We're getting you set for the NFL draft and going team by team. I'm joined now by our Denver Broncos reporter, Chad Jensen. Now, Chad, we know Drew Lock has been handed the reins at QB. That's been a question mark for this team. What would you say is the state of the franchise heading into the draft?
Well, overall, this is a team that has a real sense of momentum. I mean, Drew Lock entered the equation in week 13, and this was a team at that point that had only 3 wins between Joe Flacco and Brandon Allen, 3 wins, and Lock led them to a 4-1 finish. So this team feels like they have momentum. Now, they covered a lot of holes. They kind of filled a few gaps with free agency and on the trade market, but there is still a few holes they need to get covered.
Now, when you talk about those holes, what would you say are their biggest positions of need?
First and foremost is this team is needing a complement to Cortland Sutton at wide receiver. They need someone that can bring a kind of a speed aspect, a Tyreek Hill element, if you will, which obviously easier said than done, to this offense to take some of the attention off of Sutton and also Noah Fant and really open things up for this offense. So wide receiver, offensive tackle in terms of depth is a need, cornerback, and probably off-ball linebacker sum up the biggest issues for this team currently.
Do you see them linked to any specific player, any name you've heard mentioned?
The trendiest name right now that's been tied to the Broncos is Henry Ruggs. The buzz is that, the Broncos have been hell-bent on finding a speed demon wide receiver in this class. Going into the combine, it was basically one of the big 3, CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs. Coming out of the combine, word on the street is that John Elway absolutely covets what Ruggs brings to the table, that 4.28 speed. So at the number 1 need position for this team, that wide receiver 2, look at any of the big 3 wide receivers, but especially Henry Ruggs.
There you have it, your Denver Broncos draft preview. Chad, appreciate your time.
Thank you.